Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel.
Today, I want to talk about something we all face, but often try to hide: failure. We see success stories everywhere, right? The overnight sensations, the flawless careers, the perfect lives. But what if I told you that behind almost every great success, there's a mountain of failures? It's true.
Think about it. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He didn't see his setbacks as dead ends. He saw them as data points, as learning opportunities. Each failure was a stepping stone that brought him closer to the light bulb. This mindset is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Most of us are taught to fear failure. We see it as a final judgment on our abilities. We get a bad grade, we lose a game, our project at work doesn't go as planned, and we immediately think, "I'm not good enough." This feeling of discouragement can be paralyzing. It makes you want to quit, to retreat to your comfort zone where you can't possibly fail again.
But here's the secret: your comfort zone is also the place where growth goes to die. The real game changer is how you frame these experiences. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. When you get discouraged, it means you care. It means you've invested yourself in something, and that's a powerful thing. Don't let that feeling push you down. Instead, let it be the fuel that pushes you forward. Let's take J.K. Rowling as another example. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, she was a single mother, struggling to get by, and her manuscript was rejected by 12 different publishers. 12! Imagine the discouragement she must have felt. She could have easily given up, concluding that her story just wasn't good enough. But she didn't. She believed in her vision, and she persisted through every rejection. Each no just made her more determined. That rejection, that failure, was a critical part of her journey. It built her resilience. So, how can we apply this to our own lives? First, we need to redefine what failure means to us. Stop seeing it as a verdict and start seeing it as feedback. When something doesn't work out, don't just wallow in disappointment. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What went wrong? What can I do differently next time? This simple shift in perspective is incredibly powerful. You move from being a victim of your circumstances to being a student of your life. Next, embrace the process. Success isn't a destination you arrive at one day. It's a continuous journey of trial, error, and improvement. Every time you try something new, you're stepping into the unknown, and there's always a chance you might stumble. That's okay. The goal isn't to avoid stumbling. It's to get better at getting back up. Each time you rise after a fall, you're stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next challenge. Think about learning to ride a bike. Did you just hop on and pedal perfectly the first time? Of course not. You wobbled, you fell, you probably got a few scrapes. But you got back on. The small failures, the falls, were essential to learning the balance and coordination needed to succeed. Life is just like that, but on a much bigger scale. The projects that don't take off, the relationships that end, the goals you don't immediately hit, they're all teaching you balance. Finally, be kind to yourself. It's easy to be our own harshest critic. When we fail, we often beat ourselves up with negative self-talk. Instead, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge the disappointment, but then remind yourself that this is a normal part of the process. You are not a failure just because you failed at something. You are a human being who is learning and growing. So the next time you feel that sting of failure or the weight of discouragement, I want you to remember this. You're not a dead end, you're on a stepping stone. You're collecting the lessons, building the resilience, and earning the wisdom that will eventually lead you to where you want to be. Your story isn't defined by your falls, but by how many times you choose to get back up. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on personal growth and success. I'd love to hear about a time you turned a failure into a stepping stone in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. Until next time, keep pushing forward.